Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today's homework is exercise number 11. Well, time goes by quickly, right? First, look at me. Do I look different? Can you see? Yes, I have had my haircut. Okay, today we are talking about the verb go. For example, I go out for a walk. You know that go is a commonly used verb, right? You can match it with an adjective, a noun, a verb ing, a preposition, or adverb. Okay, there are many kinds of words that you can match with go. And I'm learning English, and I find that not only me, but also a lot of people learning English, and they are sometimes get confused between go and get. Okay, it is also the content that is also the problem I want to mention in my first story. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about the difference between go and get. Okay, let's find out. Well, you listen to people who are learning to speak English. They use go very often when they want to talk about going somewhere. Okay, they might say, I go to work by bus. But native speakers, okay, you will hear them use get very often. So, in this video, I want to talk about when we should use go and when we should use get. So, I go to work by bus or I get to work by bus. Which one is better? Which one do the native speakers often use? Okay, if you stick with me, if you will go through the whole lesson, I'm sure that you have your own idea, you have your own answer. So please stick with me and let's find out. Now, first, when you are talking about an action, just action, going somewhere, of course, you need to say go. For example, I go to work 5 days per week. Or how often do you go to work? Where do you go to school? Okay, so the basic action we use go. But when you want to talk about how or how long, we use get. Remember? And we also use get when we want to talk about arriving somewhere. Okay, we use get in 3 situations. Okay, we use how long, and arriving somewhere. Okay, and so now, how do you get to work? How do you get to work is sounds like a bit more natural than how do you go to work, right? How do you get to work sounds a bit more natural than how do you go to work. Remember? Okay, so first, how often do you go to work? This question means that the speaker want to ask you about the frequency of going to work. So here, how often do you go to work? Here, go is the correct natural verb to use. Just only use in this situation. How often we use go? How often? Okay, so how often do you go to work? I go to work 5 days per week. How often do you go to work? I go to work 5 days per week. Okay, but then when you want to ask about how and how, we use get. For example, how do you get to work? Remember, how do you get to work? We shouldn't say, how do you go to work? How do you get to work? You can answer that, I get to work by bus. It means I take the bus. to get to work. How do you get to work? I get to work by subway. It means that I take the subway to get to work. How do you get to work? I get to work by taxi, for example, and it means that I take a taxi to get to work. Or when you want to say that how long, for example, how long does it take to get to work? How long? Here we use get because we are talking about how long, more details about going, so we use get. How long does it take to get to work? You can answer that it takes me, for example, it takes me about 30 minutes or 15 minutes to get to work. Okay, and when we also use get to, it means arrive. For example, what time do you usually get to work? It means that what time do you usually arrive at work? You can answer that. I usually get to work at 7:30, for example. And what time do you usually get home? I usually get home at 5 p.m. So now let's go back to the beginning, and I will review so that you can remember well. First, how often do you go to work? Okay, I go to work 5 days per week. How do you get to work? I get to work by taxi, or by train, or by subway, for example, or by bicycle. Or how long does it take to get to work? How long does it take to get to work? It takes me about 15 minutes to get to work. What time do you usually get to work? What time do you usually get to work? I usually get to work at 7:30. What time do you usually get home? I usually get home at 5 p.m. Okay, here I hope that you can understand all information I have given you. And by the way, in order to improve your vocabulary, I want to bring you another way of using get. That is the structure get at an adjective. Okay, like go, like a verb go. Get also can match with many types of words. Okay, so now I want to give you the structure get at adjective to show the change. Okay, now here I have had my haircut, right? But now look at me. Imagine that my hair today I didn't go to a salon. A salon, it means that I have had my hair cut. My hair is here, not here, here. My hair is long here. It's long until here at the position. My hair is still touching my shoulder, for example, and someone commented that, oh, your hair is getting long. Your hair is getting long, and that is true. That observation is correct. Okay, my hair is getting long. It's not very long, but it's longer than it usually is. Okay, so when I say my hair is getting long, it shows that my hair is changing. It's changing from not long to long. Okay, it's getting long means before it's getting long. My hair is getting long means before in the past, yesterday, several past day. Sorry, several days ago. It wasn't long, but it will be long soon. Okay, so this sentence I use the present continuous tense, right? And of course, you know that we use the present continuous tense to talk about something that something is happening right now. Something is happening right now. When I say getting, it means the change is happening. Right now, the change is not complete, but it will be complete soon. Okay, so you could also say, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. It means that right now, I'm not 100% tired, but I feel that my body is changing. It's changing, and I will be tired soon, very tired soon, for example. And so similar, you can make some sentences using that structure, yet add an adjective. For example, I am getting better. For example, you have a headache, right? And your mom or your friend ask you that, okay, is your headache any better, or is your headache better? Sorry. Okay, so is your headache better? And you can answer that, oh, I'm getting better. Now, today, my headache my situation of being headache became better than before, than yesterday, for example. And we can also say that I'm getting lazy. I'm getting lazy. For example, normally you are very hard working, and today you are so tired, and someone asks you to do something, and you say that, oh, I'm getting lazy. It means right now you don't want to do anything. You are getting lazy. Okay, or I'm getting unhappy. I'm getting sad, right? Or I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready means that you are preparing something. You are preparing to do something. Okay, I'm getting full. I'm getting full. For example, when you are eating a meal, okay, and your stomach is now getting full. You are almost full. You cannot eat more. Okay, you cannot eat more. Right? Or I'm getting old. When you are at the age of, for example, 60, for example, 60 or 50, for example, and you say that, I'm getting old. Okay, or I'm getting fatter. Okay, it means I'm fatter than before. Okay, you gain weight. Okay, you gain weight. It means you getting fatter. You gain weight, for example. So the change is happening. So that's the reason why we use the present continuous tense. Another one more example, that is, okay, it's getting late. It's getting late. I should go home now because it's getting late. When I say that it's getting late, means it's not really late yet. It's not really late yet, but it will be late soon. So we should go home now. And we not only use get at adjective in the present continuous tense, we could use the past tense. For example, she got angry when I told her the truth, or I got sick 2 weeks ago. You can also also use the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. For example, she has gotten fat. You could use the future tense. For example, she will get angry if I don't wash the dishes. If I don't wash the dishes. Okay, here I hope this video is useful for you. You can learn something about how to use go and get. And this structure, the structures I have given you is very common in daily conversation. Hope you can understand and you learn by heart and you could practice every day. Because always remember, practice makes perfect. Okay, see you later.